Today's adventure, we're going to Swallow Falls State Park, located 13 minutes or about 8 or 9 miles from Oakland, Maryland, and about 36 minutes, 24 miles, from Kingwood, West Virginia. Along the way, we passed many large and beautiful homes. We came from Kingwood. We passed Harrington Manor turnoff. Just past that is the Swallow Falls turnoff. It was a beautiful drive and not far from where we live. It's a winter day, but a very nice day. I woke up and thought, I want to come visit and video. Swallow Falls State Park is a public recreation area. Service charges. Honor system in effect. $3 for vehicles Maryland residents, $5 vehicles non-resident. Veterans free. Hours are 8 a.m. through sunset. Camper registration at the building and the entrance. Extra parking. The park contains 65 campsites, picnic area, pavilion, and playground. A mile-long hiking trail through old-growth forest. A 5.5-mile trail for hiking and mountain biking connects the state park with Harrington Manor State Park. The GPS address for the park is 2470 Maple Glade Road, Oakland, Maryland, zip code 21550. Swallow Falls Canyon Trail. No alcohol. Don't stack rocks. Venomous snakes. Bear signs. Deer facts. This area closes at sunset. 37 acres of virgin hemlock and white pine, 300 plus years old, the last stand of its kind in Maryland. Youghiogheny River and Muddy Creek are whitewater rivers with natural hazards, waterfalls, rapids, swift current, deep pools, rough terrain. So be alert and exercise caution. We could have walked on down the trail for smaller falls, but we decided to go down the stairs to see Swallow Falls. And down the steps we go. Caution. For your safety, stay back from the top of the falls. Several rhododendron bushes along the trail. Lots of photos and selfies. It was a nice short walk from the parking lot to this waterfalls. Groups gather for the memorable photo. People sat and enjoyed the scenery. I was curious if the high waters and currents gathered the sticks in the corner like that. We head back to the trail to go see Muddy Creek Waterfall. It has maintained trails, but can be wet and muddy depending on the weather. The lower trail is the most adventurous trail that goes beside the river. The 1 1/4 mile trail through Swallow Falls guides hikers to some beautiful scenery. A great place to spend time with nature. Great photo opportunities. We enjoyed the walk through the woods. My grandson would call it the forest. From one falls to the other. A must-see if you're in the area. If not, thanks for watching my video. We've been to Swallow Falls State Park many times, but it's always a thrill to go back. Walking on a path with the woods and the water, on an adventure, spending time outdoors. It's nice to reconnect with nature. Lots of places to stop, rest, or take pictures. Lots of views. You can walk on the other side of the water. That across the bridge, on the other side of the road, is a gravel parking lot. Then on the same side as the park, there's a path that's free and dog friendly. Tree-lined pathways. You can hear the water and the waterfalls. Trails are clean and easy to walk. There were some unique trees along the way too. The sign warns, for safety, at the top of the falls, keep back from the water's edge, and wet spots that may be slippery. Severe injuries and death have occurred. A life preserver is located along the walkway along the river. The Youghiogheny River flows along the park's borders, passing through the shaded rocky gorges and creating rippling rapids. Icicles hang from the rocks from the cold days we've had, and now they are melting and dripping from the warmer weather. There are some little paths that you can take that will get you closer to the water. I had a great view of the water looking back towards Swallow Falls. I kept seeing something bobbing from the water. It was orange, then blue, and Paul said there were kayakers there. I was simply amazed, so I waited for a couple seconds, and I came down the river. I've never seen that before there. The kayakers were so excited, you could hear them yelling. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me to get to see it at Swallow Falls. We were amazed that they could navigate the falls. But they were amazing, and they sure did it. The water was extremely cold, and that also amazed us. These three guys were something to watch. Adventurous, brave, and skilled. I guarantee you they made a lot of people's day a lot happier. They made my day. Just the right time in the right place. I wanted to watch them longer, but just as fast as they came, they were gone. There were a lot of different rock formations along the way. Surprised how the rocks sat on top of all these little rocks. Mother Nature's art. Trees are tough. They can grow just about anywhere. We're making our way along the pathway toward Muddy Creek Waterfalls. Not sure if that's a pathway up. The path was unique in spots. Occasionally you would pass people along the path, but not bad at all passing along the trail. Sometimes the overlook or spot you want to see is busy with people. Not a problem. Just waiting a couple minutes for your turn. People were very nice, and they'd offer to take your photo for you if you wanted. Oh, and I forgot to mention earlier that I packed us a little quick easy lunch to enjoy at the picnic tables at the park. So we got to sit and enjoy an outdoor lunch. It was a beautiful day for a little picnic. It was a spontaneous thought to come to Swallow Falls today. Make sure you wear the appropriate shoes for the walking trail. As you walked along the trail, you could hear the roaring water down below. It was awesome. The water was pretty swift today. We have had a lot of rain lately. This tree has managed to grow on the side of the rock. We're getting close to the big falls. I can see it through the trees. The park is more than 300 years old, and Muddy Creek Falls is 53 foot tall. These are the steps that take you to the top. And there it is. Isn't it beautiful? We stopped at the bottom for a selfie. I'm not too good at getting everything in the photo. The water rushes down, and you can see it over this little thin piece of rock. Still some icicles. At the top, people were getting their picture taken. Hanging from a tree, dangling. Time for us to walk up the stairs. A different view as we go up, looking down through the trees. On the stairs, looking down. Looks like more tree photos. This area is busy with people exploring. Another warning sign at the top of the falls to keep back from the water's edge. Wet spots that may be slippery. Severe injuries and death have occurred. 53 feet's a long way down. Lots of photos are taken in this park. I have to admit it was kind of scary watching people walk around on the top. The state park features Maryland's highest free-falling waterfall. Standing here watching the water cascade over the edge, you can hear the water pounding on the rocks. You get lost in the beauty of the water tumbling down. Standing here to see the marvelous creation of nature. We had a look around and checked it out, but decided we would go up to the platform, where it's much safer. The sign says campsite in August 1918 and again in July 1921. Henry Ford, Thomas A. Edison, Harvey Firestone, John Burroughs and Company encamped here by Muddy Creek Falls. On our way out, we took the trail above. It's beautiful. Great views of the land. Great place to explore. We saw 2 of the 4 waterfalls. The prettiest scenery in the area. We started at Swallow Falls and went to the grand finale, Muddy Creek Falls. We saved the biggest waterfall for the end. The forest opening was created by the death of a large hemlock tree. This opened the canopy, allowing sunlight to once again penetrate to the forest floor. To the left is a large pavilion. On these boards, there's information of Swallow Falls versus Hurricane Sandy. That would have been in October 2012. It also shows some photos of the damage. Crampons recommended when ice is present. Muddy Creek Falls has a handicap accessible viewing area. Swallow Falls requires a hike. Well, it's time for us to leave. You could come and spend a couple hours or all day exploring here. We stopped at Terrata for an ice cream cone. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, tap the bell to get notified, like and share.